My name is Cheryl Smith. I've been at the Elkhart County Jail since May of 2016, and I'll be released next month. I had a really exceptional childhood. I had a wonderful relationship with my parents. I had both of my natural parents throughout my entire childhood. They really exhibited godly principles. I didn't know it. I didn't know what to call it. But I knew that they presented a solid foundation. School was, I always felt kind of like an outcast. Fitting in was a problem. I was just kind of a weird kid. I got married early, and we tried for 4 years, and finally I got pregnant. And when I had him, within a year, things deteriorated to the point where he was doing methamphetamine and had went 13 days with no sleep, had a psychotic episode, and almost beat me to death in our home. I ended up taking my son and going back to Spencer, the little town where my family is, and then I met the father of my daughter. And for a while we had a nice little family situation going on. My son was accepted, and my daughter, her father, started smoking crack. At that time I started having problems with, I have a genetic disorder in my jawbone that caused me to lose all my teeth, and it was very, very painful. I lived with that for a decade. I finally sought out some help for it, and they started me out on Vicodin, bumped me up to Percocets, bumped me up from there to OxyContin, and 6 years into it, they tell me, we can't treat you, we have to send you to the pain management clinic. Right at the time that doctor sent me to the pain management clinic, a boy in our neighborhood who was 13, the day he turned 13, burnt down 8 properties in our housing addition. Mine was one of them. And that's when I found out that my medication had made me a junkie. I went from pills to heroin because it was more economical. And over the course of a few years, I ended up on the streets, street walking for my money, and a junkie. I was a fairly good person, even in spite of my circumstances, but I had no home. I had lost contact with my family. I was falling out, which is an addict's way of saying dying every day by myself in an alley. When I got here to Elkhart County, I knew that every ability I had to help myself in any way, shape, or form had been completely exhausted. So I was in a good place spiritually for salvation. And I said to God, I'll give you a year, I'll give you this year that I have no control over anyway. And if you can show me something better than a 50cc shot of heroin, you've got me. And thank God he took that opportunity. I did not know then that to repent was to change your mind. As soon as I realized what was really going on, that he was truly, truly changing me, I signed up for Bible study classes. Thank God for the people that he's put in here and put in my path. Volunteers here in Elkhart County have seen the human being in me, and I had lost sight of that myself. I have been given so much while I've been incarcerated here. I mean, I could tell you the practical things that he's shown me. I could tell you the knowledge that he's given me. But what I would really like to share is the love and the true freedom that comes from knowing God and knowing that you're loved.